Welcome to BizChicks TV. We're here to help you take the hassle out of your hustle so you can build a profitable business that's fun to run. Here are your hosts.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to BizChicks TV. I'm here with my friend and co-host, Miss Francine Gregory. I'm Terralina, and we're the BizChicks. We just want to welcome you to the show today because we always like to focus on things that are going to help you run that profitable business that's fun to run. So with that, we want to get started this morning. Fran, what's our topic this morning?
We're talking about some tips for a new season in business.
I love it. I love it. This can go throughout the year, throughout decades. There are always new seasons in business. You know, there are times when you're told, hey, maybe it's time for a shift. So, hey, let's get into it.
All right. So a new season deserves clear, practical moves, not just motivation.
Yes.
Because we can be motivated. And, different things motivate people or get them to, wow, that's great. But when the euphoria of the moment, you've been to a summit, you've been to a workshop, you've been to some woo, whenever it's off, you need some clear, practical steps, some doables. Yeah, tips that you can move forward. So in a new season, do a 30-minute business reset. This is tip number one. Do a 30-minute business reset. Take 30 minutes at the beginning of a week. You can do this every week. It doesn't mean that you have to do it every year or every 6 months or whatever. Whenever you think, or whenever, set a time on your calendar for a 30-minute business reset. And
what would that look like? What would a 30-minute reset look like?
Before adding anything new, pause.
As my grandma used to say, hold everything, don't touch nothing, don't hit another lick. Okay.
Just pause.
Okay.
And then ask yourself 3 questions. What worked last season? What drained me? What just like, and it drained me. And then what made money without stress?
There's a winner.
So what worked last season? What drained you? And then what made money without the stress?
Okay. And then what sort of action should we take?
We're going to write down 3 things to stop doing.
Okay, I like that.
3 things to keep going. And 1 thing to improve.
I like it.
I was reading an article by Bob Goff, and he talked about every Thursday he stops doing something.
Ooh, I like it.
He takes something off the plate every Thursday.
That's a winner.
I was like, oh, there's a thought.
Well, think about it. Our life, if we look at life like a buffet, and we're going through the buffet, and all we're doing is putting stuff on, we never stop to really digest it, sit down, digest any of the food, maybe come back later for something else. We just keep putting things on the plate. Where is the room for the new stuff eventually? And why wouldn't we feel, overloaded? Oh my gosh, this is good, Fran.
Yeah, what are 3 things I can stop? What are 3 things we need to keep? and one thing to improve. So with that in mind, you know how we normally would do first Mondays
Yes.
on in the evening, and we'd have people come out and gather for a networking event. Well, we made the decision to turn our first Mondays from a networking event in the evening to a lunch and learn every first Monday.
First
Why
Monday.
did we do this? So that we can bring you value, because that was our main purpose, was for the gathering, was to help people learn a new tool, a new skill, and get to know one another. But we can do that online. So we're doing a lunch and learn on the first Mondays of every month. You're going to learn new tools, new skills, and it is a more efficient way to assist our audience and to assist our community and help take the hassle out of your hustle. There's no driving, so you have no excuse.
And they
It's
save money because they don't have to get in the car and burn gas.
nope. And it's from 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And so from 1 to 2, you'll come in and learn a new skill and get to meet some other biz chicks and biz dudes and take the hassle out of your hustle. So we believe this will be an improvement for you, and it'll give you back time, and it helps you simplify your learning process. So you're going to learn some things that you can put into action immediately. This won't be something like, okay, now I need to go read a book. You will be able to take what you learned from the lunch and learn. You'll bring your lunch, sandwich, cookies, chips, whatever you're having, and come in and learn some things.
It's a nice way. It's a good way to spend your time, because we all want to grow.
Right.
And our main focus, what is our main focus going to be for these lunch and learns? It's going to be AI, or
there's a variation of business tools. It's not just AI focused, although AI will play a big part in it. You're going to learn some practical business tools that you can use right now. Some of the stuff that you're like, oh, I don't want to learn that. You'll be able to learn it very simply. And these are things that you can do now. You'll be able to implement them now in your business. So the second thing, besides doing a business reset, choose one focus, not 10.
Oh my gosh. I think one of the things that we really have to be concerned about when we're in business is mission creep, because your customer will say, I love this, but did you have it in red? Did you have it in black? Did you have? And the next thing you know, you have expanded your inventory, but there was only one person who requested that. And now you have all this additional inventory or additional tasks. Keep it simple.
Yes, because the new seasons tend to tempt us to do everything. Don't do that. Pick one main goal for the next 90 days.
Ooh, nice.
Because one of those goals could be,
can you not target? Can you not focus when you got one goal? One destination, not 10.
So increasing your revenue from existing clients. That could be a goal. How would you increase your revenue from the clients you already have? That's one of the classes that you're going to learn in our new Lunch and Learn series. It works. It really does work. How to save 5 to 10 hours a week. You can literally save 5 to 10 hours a week, and we're going to show you that as well.
When you save 5 to 10 hours a week, aren't you really saving money?
You're saving money, but you're also saving what is far more valuable than money, is your time. You're not and the word overwhelmed gets overused. So I like overload better. The overload won't happen. You won't feel like you're juggling plates and spinning cups and all kind of stuff. So that 5 to 10 hours a week will help you figure some things out. Then you can also improve your cash flow. Cash needs to be moving. It moves out, but it needs to move in so that it can move out.
Okay.
You can't have, you're paying for different tools and strategies and things of that nature, but there must be some cash that flows in. And if you tune in here on a Wednesday, you can hear from Coach Karen about how you can get some profits to come in every day. Her specialty is teaching you how to get profits coming in daily. All right. So improving your cash flow, and then cleaning up your systems and processes. And with AI coming on the scene, there are some things that you can do to help clean it all up. Your website does not need to be clunky and hard. Your email campaigns do not need to be difficult any longer. Your content creation and getting that out to your clients, newsletters, and all the, the social media and everything that people say that we need to have. But it's like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. It doesn't have to be that way anymore. Wow. Because one focus, can bring some momentum. You'll see how things go, and you're being consistent with your posting. You're being consistent with your content creation. You are being consistent with your systems. Your systems are to help you flow, not be a source of anxiety or a source of, oh, I don't know what to do. And you don't need to pay a person a gang of money. You don't have to hire another person to help you do it. Okay. The third point is make time your first priority. Now, we just talked about how to save some time, but now we're looking at making time your first priority. Time should be your first priority. Profit leaks often come from time waste.
All right.
Money is leaked because time is being wasted. So if you are $125 an hour for your time, you should know what your time is worth, right? So if you're $125 an hour for your time, if you're spending 30 minutes with somebody or something or some activity that is not
bringing in revenue, just saying,
bringing in revenue, you're burning $125 you could be making doing something else.
Exactly. And I think this is the deal, that we have to understand that how much is our time really worth, and then we begin to reevaluate what we want to spend it on.
Right. So one of the first things, maybe we can add this point here, is determining what your value of your time is. Stop and go figure out what is my time really worth. And if you're working at home, if somebody come knocking on your door, can you cut the cake, please? Is that given to the time that you said your time was valued at? Is that the 125? And you're cutting cakes and making sandwiches and doing stuff because people don't value your time when you're working from home.
Yep. Can you, I know you're at home. Can you bring the cupcakes that Johnny left on my counter? You got the key to my house. This wasn't even your kids. Okay. But because your neighbor knows you work from home, they think, oh, on your lunch hour. No, I'm at a lunch and learn on my lunch hour.
Track your time for 3 days. And take notice of what could be automated, meaning things that you can put on autopilot and have it done. What could be delegated? What is some stuff that somebody else should be doing, not you? And here's the biggest thing: what does not need to be done at all?
Well, what do we need to just skip it? Eliminate it from the list.
And that's where AI comes in. I know all I hear about is AI. Well, you're going to hear about it more and more because it's intertwined into everything. I do an AI report that every other day or so that you can get on LinkedIn. And I have AI go out and get me the most recent stories happening for small business owners. I understand AI is doing things in the background with quantum physics and blah, blah, blah. I don't want that part of AI. I want to know how it can help small business owners. So I have AI go get me stories about AI for small business owners and send it to my email every day. I create a report and then I send that report to LinkedIn every couple of days. Why? So it can help small business owners see how it's being used and see how they may use it as well. This is taking the hassle out of your hustle, taking the hassle out of my hustle. Now I don't have to comb through all of I could do a Google search, but then I would still have to go and pull the data and do all that stuff.
The article.
I just told Charles, go get me those articles, bring them to my inbox every day, and then put it in a blog post that I can put out on LinkedIn. I go back and I review it, make sure it's saying what I wanted to say, or make sure I agree with whatever is happening on the story, and then I put it out. We talked about my time is a priority. I'm making my time priority. So that helps me do that. I don't have to now go and research and then write the article and blah, blah, blah. I do write the article, but I don't have to go and dig up and dredge up all of the stuff. And I get sources and everything. Just here's the stories. And then I can bring those stories to you. So, number 4 for things you can do in a new season: revisit your offers. Don't create new ones yet. What are you offering? Workshops, confidence, summits, all kind of things. Don't just take a look at them before launching something new. Tighten up what you already have.
I like it.
Ask this about your current offers. Which ones make the most money?
Prioritize.
Which one feels easiest to deliver? Oh, here's one. Which one do your clients rave about?
Woo, that was so good.
Then, after you take all of those things into consideration, improve that offer by 10%. Better beats bigger. Make the offer better by improve it. Do something to improve what you were doing.
Oh, add more value. Give out PDFs, offer replays. There are things you can do.
Now, this next item on the list, I think, is really, really big because I don't think small businesses talk about it too much. And Terry, I'm going to let you introduce that.
Okay, well, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the fact that maybe what we need to do is set CEO hours every week. Don't just start your business just to stay busy. Busy is not always better. So here's the action you can take. block 1 to 2 hours a week as CEO time. No email, no client work. Just use it to look at what's going on in the business, review your numbers. What can I do strategically? And what should be the next move? What's the next big thing going to be in my business? You know, CEOs are sitting up there saying, okay, what am I going to be doing in 6 months, a year, 5 years?
The CEO is looking from this vantage point, looking down, seeing the moving pictures. What can I be doing? Oh, that's not working. They are not in the trenches.
They're looking like, can I automate this? Can I save money over here? Can I move? Can I shut this plant down? Open this plant up? Expand this? People may have to move. I may have to make some kind of strategic decision that's going to eventually make my business, not my hobby, my business, more successful. This habit alone can change your entire year.
And if you start thinking like a CEO
from up here,
and there's a book called Think Like a CEO. Get the book, go read it. I can't remember who the author is, but go get the book, Thinking Like a CEO, because that's a different thought process than just, I have a small business, I'm making cookies and I'm doing it. The CEO looks at reviewing the numbers. What's the profit coming in, and what's the profit? Where are we losing? They are the ones looking at that.
Can I farm out that part of the process? Have someone else make and package the cookies and ship the cookies. Now all I'm doing is how can I market better?
Right. But as a CEO, you get to look at that, because if we're the small business owner, all we're doing is we're packing and doing, but we're not looking at it from top level. We're not looking at it from a higher point. And that's something we need to be able to switch. If you are a business owner, I said this the other day, and I still think it's true. Not everybody's cut out to be an entrepreneur.
That's true.
There are some people whose mind has been formatted for employee, and that's okay. If that's you, you're going to need to find someone to be the CEO on we talked about having a board, right? Where you get people to help you, where you are weak in an area, you find somebody with that strength. So you find somebody who can be your CEO. If you tend to be the employee or tend to be the one who does the manual,
the working manager,
the working manager,
working owner.
If you're the one who tends to, how to do everything, and you can have a good business from this, but you don't think like a CEO and you're not quite sure, go find somebody you can collaborate with and let them be the CEO, and you be the person that does the art, the craft, the thing, right? We talked about that with a client, makes wonderful handbags and stuff, but couldn't ask for the money.
Yeah.
Hire somebody to ask for the money. If that's not your forte, hire somebody that can ask for the money, that is not going to shrink and not like, oh my God. Somebody needs to do that in order for cash to keep flowing. Right?
You need a CFO, Chief Financial Officer.
Right. But the person in sales that is not afraid to ask for the money, it needs to happen. Okay. So then let's see who else is here. Hey, Dr. Tachi.
Doc. So let's let's talk about this. Maybe you need a refresh. You know, sometimes we as business owners, we get bored too. So maybe you need to refresh your message, update maybe one thing, maybe your homepage headline or your social bio or even your elevator pitch. Start by asking someone, can asking yourself, can people understand what I do and who I help in 5 seconds? If not, you need to simplify that message.
Mm-hmm. So, because new season requires new focus and clarity, I was watching somebody and they were talking about, and it was real simple. They said, okay, I'm going to tell you a tip on how to make your videos and things better. He said, get out your phone and get your t-shirt or something and clean off
the lens. Yes, indeedy.
That will improve your videos just by wiping off the lens, get the fingerprints and stuff off of it, and your pictures will be golden. I was like, okay, he made it all like, oh, this big tip. Lean in, let me show you.
In fact, it did probably have a profound effect because how many people even think about it?
Right. And so that brought clarity to the pictures. Well, doing this, updating your homepage headline, your social bio, and your elevator pitch can bring clarity and people will go, oh, I didn't know you did that. Well, you thought they knew what you did, but when you clarify it, and you can get help with clarification now, you know, whatever you're doing is not simple.
You know, we're all about staying away from convoluted crap. That's better known as keeping things simple and doable, okay, and easy to understand. So that's why you want to hang with the BizChicks, because we are not trying to complicate stuff. Now, don't think we're not educated. We got plenty of pieces of paper, plenty of certifications, degrees, but this is about, can we just make it easy for people to understand how to run their business?
Our next point, protect your energy like it's inventory. Being overloaded and burnt out does not make owners who are burnt out and overloaded don't make decisions. And one of our things is, if you're tired, hungry, or your feet hurt, stop, because you are not going to make a good decision because you're looking for relief. You're looking for a way, oh, I just need to put this down.
You're going to give away the farm, girl.
And so decide what days you don't work late. I have a cutoff point. I don't work after 6. I'm not doing math. I'm not calculating. I'm not writing. I'm not doing anything after 6 p.m. And that's every day. And then I do have a day where I take off, where I'm not working, nothing, because I need to recharge. Okay, the phone again. There's a cord on here for a reason, because you need to recharge this thing. It does not work 24/7. Why do we try? If this needs to be refreshed and what is it called? Updated too, but it needs to be charged.
Hey, and let me ask you this: has your phone ever just stopped working and you realize you just needed to turn it off? Because it hadn't been turned off.
You turn it off and turn it back on. But it goes. Do you realize it goes to sleep? And it's trying to plug it in because the battery. But we're trying to keep going like the Energizer Bunny and keep going and keep going and keep going. That's not how we're supposed to work. We need boundaries.
Yes, indeed.
And so decide on a boundary that you're going to enforce. And then one habit that supports your health. Could it be drinking water? This is my water.
Could it be taking that
This
walk?
is the coffee. Now, the coffee is a lot smaller than the water.
Okay.
Because the water is more beneficial for my health. Right. Okay. So I drink water, and the coffee that I drink is not coffee. It's an herbal based. So you're going to do one thing that's going to support your health. Just pick something. Sleep, maybe that's it. I'll go to bed. Energy is a business asset.
And
Treat
get
it
a
like that.
deep sleep, because when you get that deep sleep, it gives your body a chance to regenerate cells. Goes down to the cellular level.
And I'm going to say this about sleep. Do not have something talking while you're sleeping, because your brain is still trying to function and figure out what is being said. So turn off the TV. Because your brain is still trying to work while you're sleeping, because it's hearing it's processing.
Gotcha.
So go to sleep. Maybe put on some and not bumping up music, maybe ocean or trees or something.
Yeah.
Just to close your eyes. Dr. Tachi said yes to the water. Yeah. Water is so crucial. And then commit to learning one skill. Not everything, just one.
Oh, no.
Some examples include using AI to save time, or maybe reading financial reports. How many of you are actually reading your financial reports? Better marketing conversations. You're going to learn one skill. Systems and workflows. Just pick out one thing that you're going to learn. Pick one skill and commit to learning it for 30 days.
Focus.
Yes, these skills create some confidence, and confidence creates profit.
So, a new season doesn't require a new you. Thank goodness. Just clearer choices, small intentional moves. Let's create big results over time. Small incremental things that can change the course of your business. And they're all doable.
So that is what we have for you today. We want to say thank you for tuning in live and on the replay. You can click the link. We're going to put these 8 points in a PDF that you can have so that you can take a look at them later. They'll be on the YouTube channel in the description. Today is First Monday, so our first Lunch and Learn happens today. Woo! Okay. Today at 1 p.m. Pacific time, you can join in. It's free. Invite your friends, grab your lunch, and join us for the Lunch and Learn, the first Monday Lunch and Learn. We're going to be talking about the different type of things that you can learn, the different tools that are available for you. So come join our Lunch and Learn, become a part of the BizChicks community. There are 2 ways of doing that. You can text Biz to 33777, or you can go to bizchicks.net. However you connect with us, we want to say thank you for tuning in. We are here to help you take the hassle out of your hustle so you can build a profitable business that's fun to run. And we'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you for tuning in today. We trust you've learned something to help you build a more profitable business and take the hassle out of your hustle. See you next time.